So Lakers guard Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is in jail, but it's not your average jail. It's not something alarming because he's still able to play and he's still able to attend practices. He just has to wear this monitor and can't travel and go to these away practices. Now, when I first heard,
away games.
Games. He can go to practice. Now, when I first heard or saw the headline that he was in jail, I was a little concerned because it's alarming to hear that he's an amazing guard and he's in jail. But then I read into it, and this facility is like a celebrity jail. So it's advertised as we have flat screen TVs, we have a place where you can relax and blah blah blah. It's just like this nice, sane place. But yet, it's still called jail.
Right, it's still a prison.
It's confusing. So the LA Times had this to say. He pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor charge of allowing a person to operate his vehicle under the influence. Judge Julie Nicholson sentenced him to 12 months probation on June 14th.
My birthday.
Yeah, oh wow.
Yeah,
what an anniversary.
Right.
With many of the same conditions. He also was barred from leaving Michigan without permission from the court. He then received permission to travel for free agency to his home state of Georgia. The Lakers signed him in July to a one-year deal worth $18 million, and he was allowed to travel as needed to play for the Lakers. He's gonna miss 2 games with this probation. It's a 25-day probation. And if he messes up anywhere near these 25 days, then he gets a 93-day probation in this jail. Would you mind being in jail?
Yeah, I would mind being in jail.
Okay, but what if it's this part?
I'm a frail Jewish 150. Like, yeah, I think I would suffer incredibly.
Yeah, but think about it. It's like a facility where you can watch TV.
Well, here we actually have it. So the Steel Beach facility is a pay-to-stay facility that charges inmates $120 a night. Inmates paid for the pay-to-stay program are allowed to have new beds, flat-screen TVs, and media centers, but are behind bars. Their cells have TVs with cable.
Yeah, jail.
I don't even have cable, but are not in a different part of the jail. Inmates may not watch TV after lights out. Oh, how terrible, which starts at 10 o'clock. Holy guacamole.
It's a hotel at this point.
Yeah, seriously.
It's a hotel at this point.
Like, this jail sounds better than like a Motel 6, though.
It does.
Yeah.
Absolutely does. But at the same time, I'm glad that it's this kind of jail because I would hate for someone like him to lose any kind of focus or be in danger or
lose focus?
Lose focus.
You're already going to prison.
It's not your average prison, though. It's not your average.
It's not your average.
They shouldn't call it prison. They should call it something else. And he has to wear a, what is it, like a tracking device everywhere that he goes.
Like a GPS little thing.
That's kind of embarrassing, a little ridiculous. And from what I understand, it's not even, he wasn't driving. Like
Right, he allowed his friend to drive his car. So clearly they were both impaired. This happened when he was with the Detroit Pistons. And I guess he allowed his friend who was under the influence to get behind the wheel.
This is what I think.
Yeah, please.
I think that he didn't know, he was so like, obviously, he had too much in his system to drink. And he didn't know his friend wasn't sober enough to drive. His friend drives, and then that happens.
Can I ask you a legitimate question?
Sure.
So KCP currently plays for who?
The Lakers.
Okay. If he were on like the Memphis Grizzlies, okay, would you still come to that conclusion?
Absolutely, because it's the fact that he wasn't driving, and the fact that he wasn't driving is already like enough. That was
a violation of probation, apparently, that he gave his friend the keys, which I also.
What if his friend took the keys away? You just never know. And KCP, I don't know. I'm a fan of KCP's game. I'm glad that, thankfully, it's not a prison that we're familiar with or a jail facility that we're familiar with. So it still allows him to. All too familiar. Yeah. So it still allows him to still go to practices, attend home games. He's gonna miss 2 games, but assuming everything is right, he'll be done with the 25 days.
All right, this relates nothing to the story.
Okay.
But I have been in prison before.
What?
Breaking news. It was for a field trip. Calm down. So when I was a sophomore in high school, one of the worst jails in America is actually in Chicago, and it's Cook County Jail. And what they did, like the teachers clearly corroborated with one another and were like, it'd be great getting these like little shits that disrupt our class. Let's scare the fuck out of them and take them.
And you were one of them?
Oh yeah. Oh. And so we walk in and they allow us to go in the cells and everything. And then on the left and right side, you walk through a tunnel. The prisoners are on both sides and they are doing anything to intimidate the living shit out of you. Like I thought that I had bad nightmares when I saw the Titanic for the first time. I had nightmares for weeks after I saw what these people were doing to me and my fellow classmates. We should put a microphone on you. You have a lot of reactions.
I wish you would have got my face earlier because I'm starting to think you're easily scared.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean because you got scared.
What gave it away?
You got scared of the Titanic.
Yeah,
I'm really starting to think that these inmates were probably just standing there.
Yo, were you not scared? Were you not scared?
And they're doing absolutely nothing, and they're looking at you like you're some kind of.
But it was more than that. They were like, I don't want to do it because it's like someone's gonna make a GIF of it. But they were like making signs that with your hand that would go to your mouth and then other thing. Like it was horrible.
Can we go back to the fact that you said that you were scared of Titanic?
Yes, absolutely. What part of that did you not understand? Were you not shivering in your boots when Leo and Kate barely made it out? And then, spoiler alert, Leo dies. Oh man, what a sad, sad thing.
I just wouldn't put it in
that
a
was your
scary
cue
film.
for the movie.
Hang on, Rick. I just got to ask you this question. When you were in jail, did you watch the Titanic in jail and then got scared of watching Titanic while in jail? Because I get the trauma. I get it.
Right.
I get it. But Titanic, not scary.
Let me tell you something. Bart is your friend. Bart is your friend. Let me tell you something. Bart is your friend.
He's a friend of me.
No, he is your friend because he gave you the benefit of the doubt that maybe, you know, Rick watched this movie in jail and that triggered. No, clearly, I'm looking at you differently.
That's fine.
And Rick, if you ever were to do prison life, I can see you as the guy in jail, like doing all the deals, like, okay, I can get you cigarettes for like
so you view
$5.
You view me
I can see you as the bookie of the jail.
That's
so if this were the longest yard, I'd be Chris Rock.
Yeah.
And I would
exactly
die.
Be Chris.
No, you would stay alive by being the deal maker.
Really?
In jail. Yeah, because you would make everybody happy in jail, just for your own self-preservation.
That is your real friend, and you don't give him enough credit. You know what?
I'm giving him credit
Bart,
now.
He's not, I don't know, he's not appreciating you, man. I'm gonna go ahead and stick to what I initially said, and he's easily scared because if someone's scared of Titanic, if that's your...
Did you see the movie Hostel?
Yes.
Were you scared?
No.
That was, you took like a good long second. I'm
starting to think I'm a lot tougher than you.
Yeah, again, I agree. Everything that you've said is like accurate facts. Yes, I am admittedly vulnerable to many things.
Listen, if there's one thing that we learned is that if you're rich, filthy rich, $18 million rich, you don't have to go through that experience.
No, you don't. You don't. And back to my point about Motel 6. When's the last time they had new beds?
I don't even remember the last time I saw a Motel 6 commercial. I don't know.
No, you see them all the time.
No.
What's the slogan?
We'll keep the lights on.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, should KCP be allowed to play for the Lakers while he's literally in prison? Let us know your thoughts. Comment section below.